Hello and welcome to Iron Dinos. I'm Sean and I'm here with Adam.
Hey!
I was vaguely aware of this for a little while, and it'd fallen out of my sphere, and then suddenly I found out it dropped at the end of this last week, and so I immediately bought it. Because as you all know, I'm a giant fan of Ash vs. the Evil Dead. If you listen to any of our podcasts, it's come up a lot. As you also know, I like incredibly violent things. I also like retro gaming. I also like running hack and slashes. I also like, sprite art and stuff like that. So this is effectively a giant match made in heaven for me. I skipped a bit of the cutscene there. It does go on for a little while, just to set the scene and just to give you the idea. So, yeah, this is a brand new, but retro-styled Ash versus the Evil Dead video game. And it is
awesome.
freaking amazing. Spit through the window.
Of course.
So the gameplay, very happily, not particularly difficult to grasp. You can run around, you can jump, you can use your chainsaw. What you're seeing now is the Hell Dimension. So that little eyeball he picked up,
Yeah.
that allows him to shift into the Hell Dimension, which has a slightly different layout. There are harder monsters and more monsters, but by the same token, like, you have to go in there to get some of the rewards and collectibles.
Right, yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah, that is a charge shot. So you just pressing attack will use the chainsaw, which is his hand, of course. Classic
Of course.
versus Evil Dead. If you hold the button down for a little while, he'll charge up and use his gun, the boomstick, which is the other form of attack. And yeah, isn't this gorgeous?
Yeah.
And this is, you can. So the first bit is the intro. So the actual system is called RetroRealms. I will be showing more of that off in a bit. So that is the idea. Is that this is now a platform for them to release games under. So you saw the little first-person bit that there was there. When he's walking through the arcade to see the arcade machines. The other one. So the point of that is that that is like a bridge to allow them to host additional things in that area. So again, we'll show in a little bit. There's all shit going on in the background as well if you look carefully. But the pina coladas there, they are health, because, you know, Ash likes to drink, so let's say that's what it's health.
Oh, what's this, boss?
It's a new enemy type, actually.
Okay.
He runs fast, and then he gets a chain to the face, like everyone gets.
I like the animation of, like, every now and then you'll see like a zombie in the background hanging from something.
Yeah.
He's just in the background, swinging their legs.
You may have seen me walk into fire there. I'm not completely stupid. I thought it was in the background. And then I realised very quickly, no, actually, that's in the foreground and will damage you.
Yeah.
That one I've got no excuse for. Just walk straight into the fire. Because I'm an idiot.
Oh, good old retro gaming. I love it.
Absolutely. So yeah, sorry, I was explaining the. I got sidetracked. I was explaining the system. So yeah, basically you can buy this, or you can buy the other game that I'll show off in a bit, or you can buy a. Right, this is ingenious. The little hand. So big thing from Evil Dead 2. The reason he's got the chainsaw for a hand is because he had to cut off his own hand. So that actually pops up occasionally to tell you where you need to go next. So in that case, it was telling you to go up, which is very cute. Lovely little attention to detail.
I saw about the detail.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can buy this on its own. It will come with the building, you know, the first person bit as well. But you can buy this on its own. You can buy the other on its own, or you can do what I did and buy the double pack, because stuff like this I would want to support. Like, I hadn't seen reviews or anything. I finally actually used that special extra attack I picked up quite some time earlier. That's on a different button. It's like, you know, the Castlevania thing, you get the extra weapon. Yeah, like I said, I'd been following this kind of on and off for a little while, but everything ticked the right boxes for me. Wayforward are involved. That's probably where I first learned about it, because I follow them on a couple of socials, because obviously pretty much everything Wayforward does is worth your time and effort. Big fan of their work. So
Yeah.
and again, regardless, I'd have bought this just to support it, because it is more Evil Dead content, and I freaking love the Evil Dead. I try not to just completely blindly throw my money at any IP I enjoy, but just what I'd seen about this, the people involved, this, that, and the other, and it being the Evil Dead franchise, like, it was worth the punt. And I think I go slightly on space. Thing you can do over here in the UK is you can buy from anywhere in Europe, or pretty much anywhere in Europe. So if you shop around at the different stores, you can get. I think I got this for about 36 quid, discounted from 40 something. So
Nice.
you know, it's, that was worth the punt to me. And if this was rubbish, it doesn't matter, because I've got Sonic X Shadows Generation coming next week. So this, you've got a couple of extra moves you can pick from. You can increase your health, which I felt was the most essential thing. More ammo, stuff like that. And this is your level select. So I decided to show off. By the way, just the goddamn attention to detail of that being like the ready. Just, it didn't have to be like in the proper Ash vs the Evil Dead font, but they went the extra mile to do that. You may have, I don't know if you've noticed, occasionally blood will pour down the screen.
Yes.
Just in front of it, just to add to the atmosphere. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is, I think, my second attempt at this level.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I kept making, you know, I'm quite new to it. I kept making stupid mistakes, and the difficulty, I wouldn't say ramps up massively, but it's
it's
not promising to be an easy game. I don't know how long it is. I'm guessing, you know, in the classic style it is. I'm guessing it's gonna be a couple hours per campaign, something like that.
Is there any save points and stuff like that?
I'm not within the level, no, because you've got oh wait, I think there are checkpoints.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
But it's between. So in the last level, that there was a point where I got to the end of the screen, it went black, and then I carried on. Like that's your checkpoint, not actually like at no point during just the regular level is there a checkpoint.
Right. Okay.
Or save or anything.
Oh, unlike her. Jeez.
Yeah, it's so appropriate to the Evil Dead too. It's just like some trailer park trash woman is been turned into a monster. I mean, look, like, considering the style they're going for as well, like
Yeah.
They look appropriate to the Evil Dead universe. They look like people who have the kind of mutations that the demons when they take over actually exhibit in people. Grabbed a bit of health and immediately walked into the fire. Genius. Amazing playing.
I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah.
The thing is, it's kind of coming a bit thick and fast, but like the health is everywhere. Like it's constantly. It's not trying to kill you, but it's also a super violent retro game, so it wants you to die.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Is there difficulty levels, or is it just one set difficulty?
I've got to be honest, I don't remember. I don't think there was. But if there was a hard mode, I'd put it on hard mode because that's how I like it.
I was about to say, yeah, knowing you'd always put it on the hard mode.
To be fair, occasionally it does depend on the game. But usually, yeah, I like a bit of a challenge. It would help if I just stopped walking into enemies.
Yeah. Oh no, this is cool. I like it.
I don't know. Is this a bit bloody and gross for you, or?
No. I like any of this sort of stuff. Yeah, anything retro. I'll always love.
Yeah, this is right up my street. This is the perfect way to do an Ash vs. the Evil Dead game. Something, I never thought we'd see, and then in the last few years we've had like 2. And it's been another thing as well. And this is the second one in a row I've played for the channel. Right. Not much longer on the Ash vs. the Evil Dead bit before we show off something else. But what I did want to do is the platforming. There's a little trick to it. It's not difficult at all, but it is. It just takes a little getting used to. So what I did want to show off, because it's in there and you kind of got to, is a boss.
Hey.
It's this dickhead again. The start cutscene. The voice, like what Ash says, you can hear it in his voice. It's well, it's very well done.
Okay, yeah.
It's got the right style of speech and everything.
And here's me thinking he'd finally met someone normal.
Nope.
Vivian Johnson. She's a looker. Oh.
Yep. So my immediate battle plan. I have so far not found the gun to be at all helpful because it takes too long to charge. So,
yeah.
As you saw, I tried it a couple of times in this boss fight. It did not help at all. The first time I didn't notice it. One of them is a health. So I completely missed it, and I almost didn't catch it that time. Yeah, I did not do a good job of managing those.
Jeez.
This is playing for the first time. Give me a break. We at the Dinos don't hold ourselves as, tournament level video game players. These are people who enjoy video games.
Oh, now it's spot the real one. Okay.
Yep. Took me a little while to figure it out.
Oh no, she's gobbing at you. Yeah, nice.
Yep. Horrible, disgusting horrible.
So she'd go well in the Plate Up series, really, wouldn't she? In our coffee shop.
Yeah, I could kick her out of our coffee shop. I would enjoy doing that.
She's gobbing as much as those. Jeez. Oh, man. Oh, you always
Figuring
got
out how to manage that.
Yeah.
But alas.
Oh, she got you.
Yep. I thought I'd leave him one death. Just so you could see how quickly it is just getting you back into the action. I said I did restart that second part of the last level just because you didn't need to see me blundering my way through. I took a lot of time because obviously I'm learning it.
Yeah.
You know, the first level or two weren't much of a challenge, and then I started taking it a bit slower. So now that I've got the idea of the pattern, I'm a lot more aggressive in attacking this time. We're not going to be another 4 or 5 minutes on this attempt.
I like the touch of the flamingos in the background, just as
Yeah.
quite a horrid monster.
Loads of unnecessary detail in this. It's really cool. Oh, not unnecessary, but extra. Just to, It's very cool. This is like why you love stuff like this. It's obviously a lot of if this wasn't like a passion project, they love the Evil Dead, they wanted to make this, like the passion for making the game that they have is just evident all the time.
Yeah.
But I've got to think that they wanted specifically the Evil Dead because the attention to detail in there is just absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah. Makes a game. It gives you a clue as to like how much effort they put into something.
Yep. And here's the second game, Halloween. So the other reason this was a must-buy is because Halloween is my favourite, like whatever you want to call it, straight horror movie. So a horror movie that's not also part of another. Just 1 second. This is brilliant. Big monster trying to get you involved, but you know, Michael Myers doesn't speak, so.
Very appropriate for this time of year, I must say.
But yeah, Halloween is my favourite, just basic horror movie. I think it is an absolute masterclass. And to be fair, there are quite a lot of the sequels I like because I also really like trash. So first movie, excellent. Oh, then it gets a bit ropey. Literally at the Horathon I was at a few weeks ago, it played Season of the Witch. It's not even got Michael Myers in it. It is absolutely insane how weird that film is. But the main core is this, and in this version, you are starting off by escaping an asylum, which is full of crazies.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing they felt the need to build up to you being the giant monster, because I mean these are just innocent mental patients, so you know it's not like you're it's not like you're, but you in this one you get your special powers by murdering nurses.
Oh, nice.
In this particular level, so you know it's not trying to keep him some kind of moral high ground. I do think this as a setting is a little more limiting than the Ash vs. the Evil Dead setting.
Yeah.
And with them, they're timed. She ran off. But they give you the special power, which gives you a pitchfork to throw, which impales all the guys on the screen. Whereas the Evil Dead gives the blade of where is the blade of something? I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it sounds like Clintar, but it's not Clintar. That's the name of the symbiote species in Spider-Man. Going to see Venom 3 next week. Very excited.
Oh, lovely.
The dumpster fire that will be. But yeah, so yeah, that is a real nice chonky Michael Myers sprite. I don't really get the eyes from the floor thing.
Yeah.
There's Halloween 5 and sticks. The ones where there's no budget and it turns out that it's all part of some satanic cult. Those ones I haven't seen, or I have not seen in such a long time as to not remember if there's like a creepy kind of eyeball thing. So it might just be for this game. It might be for it might be a thing that's actually in one of the movies. That is like a rewind function.
Ooh.
So if you port between worlds and you appear inside of something, obviously you can't survive that, so it ports you out.
Yeah. Oh, some sort of force shield there stopping you.
Yeah, I think I needed to grab the ledge and climb up, but I didn't want to waste the viewer's time anymore. There's a bit I cut out in the next stage. The next stage, this was really quite difficult, so there's some bits I've cut out of this one, but you know, just giving you the gist, just so you see both, games really, because it's currently just the two.
Right. Okay.
But it is again. We'll show the platform off after this, so you see a bit more of the extra stuff. But I kept grabbing that fucking ledge, which is annoying.
Just giving him some pull-ups exercises.
Yeah.
Because he's not beefy enough.
So I don't know if you need to. So if you look at it, kind of, it goes along as though Ash and old Michael are going to have a confrontation, but also it's vague enough that it might actually be that each of them just happen to have a similar, antagonist. The same Overlord monster is the reason for both of these journeys.
Okay. Yeah.
So whether they come face to face in the end or not, like there's a bonus chapter or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly obviously connected, so you would have thought so.
I love it when you pour into a monster and they just explode in a sea of blood. It's very satisfying. From what I've seen, I think the standard enemy in the Nightmare Realm get back up. You knock them down rather than kill them for good. And obviously in the main one, you kill them for good. Flying eyeballs were also in the Ash and the Evil Dead version, so they're specific to the bad guy and his the Overlord monster, and his thing was So, yep, if you fall in a pit, it does the same thing. It does the rewind thing, rather than just kicking you straight back to the start of the level, which I was afraid was going to happen.
Yeah.
So, cut a little bit out there, because I did a little bit of health farming, because I was so low on health, so I just wanted to kick that up a notch. Didn't really need to see me standing there killing the same eyeball again and again. You know.
Oh, this looks awesome. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's tons of fun. It was a good purchase.
Absolutely. Oh, you're getting low. Can't imagine why.
I know, right? That was when I got sick of fucking. I'd get a bit and then I'd like kick back in. I could see that coming a mile away. See that platform disappeared under me. Yeah,
see, I
saw that.
I wasn't a huge platformer, but no, I'd always give it a go because I'd always enjoy it. But yeah, I was never actually very good at platforming.
Well, I love a bit of platforming. It was my bread and butter as a child. So that's the end of Michael Myers section. Same thing. You've got health increases. You've got a couple extra moves you can pick.
Yeah.
That's the level select on that one. But when you've played one of the games for the first time, it opens the rest of the area.
Oh,
So
okay.
you've got this. Because I completed that level, I've got like a little cool little diorama thing.
Yeah.
Tells you when you unlocked it.
You got the dates.
And in here, got great big cabinets.
Oh wow, there's loads, isn't there? There's loads. Okay.
Now, in the levels, you find the tickets. The tickets unlock these, just costumes and things to go.
Oh, that's cool.
Just found a. So you've always got to check stuff like that. Found an achievement for playing with the door. And in here, there's just some cool bonus stuff.
Oh, tapes.
Yep.
Anybody who doesn't remember tapes, that is what they were. That's what we used to watch movies on.
Absolutely. So what do you think of the look of this? Because I am very impressed. It was well worth the money. Obviously, I'm going to play tons more of it because it's really up my street. It's really my cup of tea.
Oh yeah, no, this
fine purchase on my part.
This looks awesome, absolutely awesome. I love a bit of retro. Like I've kept all my old consoles. Every now and then I'll, hook one up and play a bit. And yeah. No, this is awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, it's available now for the Xbox, which is what I bought it from. Again, you can just buy Ash vs. the Evil Dead, you can just buy Halloween, or you can get them as a 2-pack. The pre-order bonus, which I got because I got it on day of release, includes Laurie Strode from Halloween as a playable character, and
okay.
Ellie from Ash vs. the Evil Dead also as a playable character, and they play completely different to Ash, who plays completely different to Michael. So and you can pick, actually I didn't show it on the screen, even in the Halloween one you can pick to play through it as Ash. You can play through it as any of the 4 characters.
Oh right, cool.
But you want to play the appropriate characters for the appropriate game. So
yeah, absolutely.
Anything more you need to say about this, my friend?
No. But if you guys are a fan of retro, like, get yourself this. This looks awesome.
Yeah, my one, it's not a complaint, but the one thing I would have liked is multiplayer.
Oh,
if you're putting
awesome.
a couple of different, if you're putting Laurie and Michael in again, it would have been nice to have a mate to also play it with, but that probably would have been a bit tricky. And let's face it, for a first project or an early the launching of a new platform kind of thing, this is pretty ambitious what it's doing, and it's made with an incredible degree of care, very evidently. So I absolutely love this. This was money well spent. It's I've already said it's out now, so go buy it if you think this is remotely cool. And even if you don't, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.